all Fortune 500 companies. So there is not a particular focus on a sector. The focus is actually on client base that are mid-market. So call it between 500 million to $1 billion in revenue that do not have sort of the capability to take a big risk to come offshore. They are the ones where we are focusing on, and so that could be not industry specific, it's more of a size specific focus.
So what about the size of this location, sir?
This location can hold 870 people.
Okay.
You are talking about virtual DCC. What do you mean of
So virtual GCC is, so any clients they wanted to start, especially in the mid-market segment, what happens is there is a hesitation to come to countries outside where they are operating. For example, a company which is in the US, around like 500 million to 1 billion. When they wanted to come into a different territory altogether, different geography altogether, for them it's one is the expertise which are there in that country may not be available, easily available to them. Second, the hesitation in terms of what are the local statutories and laws which can affect them globally. And third is like how to expand their business beyond a certain level. Those are the questions that could come. And the risk for investing, they may not even be aware of it, and that's why they don't want to incorporate so quickly. So in a virtual GCC concept, we provide them an opportunity for them to do an exit, two way of exits here. One, we build and operate for them completely, so that like they can, just like any other outsourcing entity, they can do the outsourcing. But beyond a point when they think at some point of time, okay, this is my idea and this is the work which I'm doing, and this can probably translate to my own company because now I'm very comfortable in the geography where I'm operating. So the exit point at that point of time is again go completely into their own company. So till that time when it becomes their own GCC, it is a virtual GCC for them. And the time when they become their own GCC, it becomes a full-scale GCC. If they decide not to go for a full-scale GCC, they want to prolong as just outsourcing, or they want to scale down their operation and say, it's too risky for me to go into that. But the virtual GCC gives them a safety net to exit out from the country without further burden to that one. So that's why the virtual GCC becomes much more important for a mid-sized segment organization, which you were talking about. Anything you want to add?
Yes, I think the most important aspect is flexibility. If you think about the CEO, and I work with a number of them in the US of a company of 500 million or $1 billion, they typically have 5,000 employees, maybe 10,000 employees. They need flexibility in terms of knowing what they want to be able to do in India and how much they want to be able to do it. They're not going to take a critical process from wherever the global headquarters and move it completely to India day one. The whole company can think if that process doesn't work. So they need to be able to make tentative steps, small steps, and be able to be flexible and agile in how they go about it.
Is it a new concept or virtual CC or what is that?
GCCs in general, virtual GCC, I actually have not, I've been in the industry for 40 years and I've not seen a model where a company can take a risk without taking a full risk, in the sense they're able to try, test something out, adapt, and yet do it without a big downside effort. It's not just the dollars cost, but it's the business risk. I've not seen that model before, so I think what Kumar and the team here have developed is quite special.
This GCC, what are the markets you are trying to find?
So I think our focus will be on the mid-market segment, the 5 million to $2 million company is the size where we look at it, because if you really look at the size of the company, they may have close to 10,000 employees or 5,000 to 10,000 employees, 12,000 employees globally. So anything which you start here should start with at least a certain process at a certain level of manpower which is required to become a successful GCC. So initially they would probably have to start 100 people, 150 people. So this is a apt company to kind of come into that kind of a headcount numbers, and then they grow over a period of time. So they grow literally about like 2,000 to 3,000 people. So I would probably say global companies normally what we have seen at this point of time. Initially, they start with the 10% or 20% of the workforce starting in the GCC, global workforce starting in the GCC in India, and expand all the way up to 35% to 40%.
This is the role of AI, enabling for this is what is it?
Role of AI, yes, in enabling the GCC.
What I feel India has the opportunity to be a power center for AI in the future. Not in developing new LLMs, not to be another Anthropic or DeepSeek, but in creating power users of AI to have literally lakhs of our people, our talent, our people from vocational schools, from the various, not just engineering colleges, but all our colleges can become our AI users. And by doing that, when they are actually working at a GCC, they are supporting their headquarter operations, and they will soon become the place you go to that people will rely on. I built myself some GCCs, so I know how it works. Once there's success, once the global company and the functional areas there know that they're going to get overnight a really good solution from the power user sitting in India, they will use them more and more. So I see AI actually as a big positive aspect of GCC work from India.
Basically, Dexian people were nice. You had offerings somewhere in Chennai also. You were all integrated together.
No. So Dices was the original company. We had various M&As which happened. The last M&A was a signature, which was around 2022. That was a time I think we wanted to not just name Dexian to rebrand from just a Dices to the name rebrand from Dices to Dexian. It was a platform consolidation. We're focusing on not just the talent but also on the managed services. We have a training company, we have a government project based company. So everything has to be branded that way. So our rebrand was based on that also.
Yeah, I mean, Dices is Dexian. And as Kumar pointed out, we had done multiple M&As, 7 by that time, and we wanted to get to the community and the client base to let them know that we are more than just staffing company, which is where Dices initially was, to a more of a platform-based company with multiple offerings, GCC being one of that offering, and even the work that offshore that's going on a services basis is one of those offerings. So we wanted to rebrand it so that everybody knew this company was stood for, and not just the legacy work that Dices did.
So in Chennai only this office.
Only office. So the current office right now is in Ramanjam City. This will be operational from next month onwards. So we shift everything here. There is no other facility we have in Chennai.
Recently started. Still, I mean, when it be fully operational?
Next month onwards. As soon as the occupancy certificate is available to us, we start utilizing this.
Other than Chennai,
Sorry.
there are other places where you need new offices.
Other than Chennai, we have offices in Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Noida.
Sir, your 70 locations is worldwide, Rajesh. Your 70 locations in worldwide across 30 countries. What's your vision in this new office and what will be your focus?
New office, you mean?
Yeah, this.
No, this is an expansion from the existing.
Okay.
So our expansion is based on the client needs and also the business expansions which are happening. So there is no specific. The expansion is not for a specific particular function or anything. So whatever which we have been doing on for the past years in 2025, we are carrying that further. So this new office has a newer line of service which we started with the GCC as one of the main focus area, and that expanded facility which is required because GCC also requires the real estate to expand it further for the client. So that's one of the reasons why we came into the expanded office.
So in South India, you have locations in Chennai and Bangalore. What about Andhra, Telangana, or Kerala like that?
No, we have Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad.
Oh, you
Hyderabad also we have
Sure.
offices. And in the west region we have Pune and Mumbai. And north we have in Noida.
Okay.
In terms of business, turnover is future plans.
In terms of
Balance for the business.
Is it turnover?
well, so general or India specific?
India system.
India specific, okay. So India specific, we have services business where we give our clients outcome-based services that are in the digital transformation space and on data. And then, as you have heard from Kumar, the newest line of business that we are going to offer to our customers is also GCC. The difference is that one would be sort of built for their people, meaning functions that they would want. The other one, services, is outcome based on a project that they want us to do. So we think that, with the cost pressures that are out there in the US, where our main client base are, that it's a compelling situation in India in terms of not just outsourcing but also giving them their own center if necessary. So those two lines is what I expect from a customer facing point of view. Now, India also supports our own back office business, and as we are expanding and growing, obviously we are going to have growth there as well. So in Trill, we had 2 floors. We are consolidating into much bigger 1 floor space here.
So you have any idea in collaboration with the other companies, sir?
Sorry.
Collaboration with our MOV in public sectors?
So if you're talking about a technology per se, not right now at this point of time. But PSUs, yes, we are working with it. For example, some of the government projects which we wanted to work, we are partnering with the Agriculture Finance Corporation, which is a project management company for the government, and TCIL, we are also working with them. We are working with Gujarat Mathematics Center, which is also public sector. So these companies are front-ending the project management office for the government, and we have become a tier 1 supplier for them, partner for them to execute projects for the government.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much. We are inaugurating our office in Chennai, 75,000 square foot, 850 seater. I'm looking forward to our continued expansion into India.
I'm Kumar Rajgopalan, country head for Dexian India. So this is one of the largest facilities for Dexian globally. So we are expanding this facility to expand the existing teams and also to bring the new service lines, which is global capability centers, bringing the mid-market segment companies into India, especially in China.
Board advisor to Dexian, and what I'm looking to see and find a way to help Dexian is to expand its footprint in India, to do work from India for the rest of the world using Indian talent and capability.
Yeah. So this office, precisely about like 870 seater office. So it's operational from next month onwards after we get the occupancy certificate. So currently, from India, we are operating close to about 2,200 headcount. The investment ranges like over a period of 15 years, 13 years. It's about like 75 million.
So what future plans?
The future plans continue to expand. So what we have right now, 2000, we are looking at adding multiple GCCs into the portfolio and also number of companies into the offshore development centers. And in fact, some of the top 10 brands are already there in our offshore development centers. We try to continue to expand that footprint, and bringing the mid-market segment is one of the core focus area for us in the future. Um, in terms of headcount, I think probably from 2000 we are looking at expanding to 3000 in about like 2 years. Thank you.